Imagine if you could freeze time, halting everything around you. What would it feel like to stop the clock and grasp moments forever? Time is an invisible force that drives our everyday lives. We're constantly moving through moments, never able to revisit them once they pass. But what if we could stop that river? Would it give us more time to appreciate life or change how we experience moments? The concept of stopping time sparks endless questions and imaginations. Would we want to pause our lives or merely observe the world? In fiction, stopping time often appears as a magical or scientific ability. Heroes pause the action to save the day or make quick decisions. But if we think deeper, does stopping time change its nature? Would moments lose their meaning if we could relive them at will? Stopping time could allow us to savor our experiences thoroughly, yet it might create a paradox in our emotional connections. Imagine experiencing an event like a wedding day or a graduation, but everything stands still. Would you feel more joy or frustration? In a world where time can be stopped, how would it affect our decisions? Would people hesitate longer or act more impulsively? Consider the implications for our relationships. Would we cherish each moment more or take them for granted if we could pause the clock? Stopping time evokes a fantasy, yet it brings real questions about purpose and meaning. What would you do with that power? As we explore the fascinating notion of time manipulation, stay tuned to discover how science relates to this dream and its possible implications. Finally, imagine a world where you can stop time at will. A gift or a curse? Would we become builders of moments or prisoners of our own choice? Imagine starting your day by stopping time, allowing you to savor that first sip of coffee without rushing. How would that transform your morning routine? What if you could pause time to complete chores at your own pace? Just imagine the satisfaction of a tidy living space without feeling overwhelmed. Picture making time stop during a busy commute. You could enjoy the scenery or listen to your favorite music without the stress of being late. What if relationships could benefit from paused moments? Stopping time could provide the space for thoughtful conversations without interruptions. Imagine pausing time during family dinners. You could enjoy every bite and share laughter without the stress of schedules pressing you. What if you could pause time during study sessions? Breaking the clock could help you absorb information without feeling rushed or stressed. Picture freezing time during exercise. You could focus on each movement, perfect your form, and truly enjoy the workout without distractions. Imagine stopping time to indulge in your hobbies. You'd have enough moments to create art or work on projects that truly inspire you. What if you could pause during travel? You could capture every beautiful view and experience with a sense of timeless wonder. Imagine using paused time to catch up on sleep. You could rejuvenate any time, providing a refreshing break in your busy schedule. What if you could pause moments of joy? Capturing laughter with friends or family could create memories that last forever in your heart and mind. Finally, think about pausing time during challenges. You could reflect and find the best solutions without the pressure of deadlines looming. What if you could pause while enjoying nature? It would allow you to listen to the whispers of the wind or watch the intricate dance of leaves, deepening your connection to the environment. Imagine if you had the power to stop time. How would it change our understanding of reality and the universe around us? According to physics, time is an integral part of our universe, woven into the fabric of space itself. But what if we could manipulate it? One theory suggests that time could be a dimension we could navigate, similar to how we move through space. Could we walk through time? Einstein's theory of relativity introduces fascinating concepts about time dilation. Time actually moves differently under various gravitational forces. If we could stop time, we might bridge distances that take years to cross in our current reality. This leads to stunning possibilities for exploration. However, pausing time can have unforeseen consequences on our world. What happens to interactions and relationships in frozen moments? Some speculate that if time could be stopped, it might create paradoxes, resulting in chaotic outcomes for our timeline. Imagine the ethical dilemmas too. If time can be paused, who decides when and how to use it? The implications can be mind-boggling. In quantum mechanics, time can behave in surprising ways, suggesting a much more flexible concept than our day-to-day experiences. Another speculation includes traversing time by creating warp bubbles, which could allow us to experience different temporal realities. Time travel stories touch on many concepts, like alternate realities, where every choice creates a new timeline, begging the question of what we could change. If we ever develop the technology to pause or manipulate time, we need to consider the responsibility that comes with it. As we push the boundaries of science, the thought of manipulating time remains a tantalizing frontier of exploration. What lies ahead? What if we could freeze time? This question opens a world of philosophical exploration about existence and choice. Imagine the possibilities. In a world where time stands still, how would our perceptions of life change? Would we cherish moments more deeply or become bored? Could pausing time provide clarity on our decisions? Taking a moment to reflect might change the course of our lives forever. However, would stopping time prevent growth? Life thrives in change and progression, so what happens in a permanent pause? What about relationships? If time paused, how would our bonds with others evolve? Would we grow together or drift apart? In freezing time, could we truly escape our problems? Avoiding challenges may bring temporary relief, but never true resolution. What moral dilemmas arise from stopping time? Would we feel justified in observing others without consent or changing events? If we could stop time even momentarily, wouldn't it make us treasure the fleeting experiences we often take for granted? Yet, would stopping time expose the meaninglessness of existence? In a perpetual moment, would life lose its thrill and significance? Imagine a world where every second is relived infinitely, changing how we pursue happiness. Would we chase deeper joy or become indifferent? Ultimately, questioning the nature of time pushes us to consider life's purpose. Would we live fully if time could be paused? As we ponder these philosophical questions, one thing is certain: the pursuit of understanding time shapes our very existence and reflections. Before we conclude, consider this. How would your life change if you had the power to pause time?